and I'm really excited to see what y'all have in store for us.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, welcome everybody to the Strawberry Jam Showcase. If you haven't heard of SJ before, it's a big community Celeste modding collab. It's kind of the spiritual successor to Spring Collab. Similar format where we have over 100 maps sort of spread across all Celeste difficulties. So there's really something for people of all skill levels. And today we're going to be showcasing 3 maps, one from beginner, intermediate, and advanced, so the first 3 difficulties. They're going to be blind races, so we've found 3 pairs of people to race against each other, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also here with Theta. Do you want to introduce yourself, Theta?
Hi, I'm Theta.
Thanks,
yeah,
Theta.
yeah, so I'm one of the playtesting captains. Kahuna and I were actually 2 of the people who were there from the very beginning of Strawberry Jam, so it should be exciting. We've played a ridiculous number of maps. There are a lot of people working really hard on a lot of stuff, so it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so it looks like our runners are getting set up right now for the beginner race. This one is a really cool one. I feel like it captures the spirit of the collab very well, so I'm excited for you guys to see it. Okay, looks like everybody's ready, so I will start the countdown.
I can't see anything yet.
Yeah, in the pop-out stream, it's not showing their screens, but I'm seeing it on the main Twitch stream, so you can watch it there.
Oh, okay.
All right, I will start. I said just 5. Okay, I will continue the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
Good luck to our runners.
Yeah, so this map is called Strawberry Orchard. It's by Jade Turtle. And it's a really fun theme. It's basically Madeline is trying to get this jar of jam back to her car so she can figure out the secret recipe. So you'll notice the jam jar is basically a Theta crystal. It has kind of the same mechanics, and you're trying to use these clear pipes, which are a modded mechanic, to transport it back and forth. And it's just a lot of fun to bounce around this map. And
this is like such a good song also.
Yeah.
Chat
one of my
is
favorite
hat
songs
jamming so hard right now.
Yeah. Yeah, if y'all kept up with the... So what was that?
I was just gonna open it on Twitch because the Discord stream is not working for me.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, if y'all have kept up with music makers in the modding community, this song was made by the Gur, who made a ton of music for Spring Collab and came back to do some tracks for Strawberry Jam as well. And the banjo was supplied by another musician, Tilletman. So thanks to both of them for making this a really fun song.
Also, pay special attention to the background of this map because it is like when there's not tiles in the way, the style ground is gorgeous.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have the info on who exactly did what pieces of the map, but it looks like some was contributed from Bissy, some from Crowberry, some from Snolls. So yeah, we have some of the credits for maps in SJ are pretty intense because we have a lot of people contributing from a lot of different places. So a lot of talented people.
Looks like the runners are pretty close.
Yeah, it's a close race. There's a couple tricky sections where you have to basically, oh wow, some skips even. Skip that pipe. Yeah, you have to like balance Theo between multiple springs, and there's like
this secret
lineups. Oh my god!
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
They clearly have their priorities straight. Oh, they got a little bit behind, but they may be able to. Oh! Man, they cannot stay away from these berries.
It's more for the jam. It's more for the jam.
It is more for the jam. Well, it looks like the second runner struggling a little bit in the last room, trying to figure out these spring lineups, so it may give Lori a chance to catch up. And I believe this is the last screen, so we're getting close to the end here. It's anybody's race.
Oh,
Ooh,
Lori might
this
have gotten
good.
it.
Lori might have it. Oh no! Go!
Going for secrets.
Oh, I was wrong. It's not the last room. There's still a chance.
Celeste runners when they see a very suspiciously sized gap in between spinners.
Neurons activate. They just have to go for it. Okay, she made it. They're in the same room again.
Oh no, Lori wanted to get the checkpoint and go back.
Don't worry, Lori. Once Strawberry Jam comes out, you can explore this map all you want.
Lori reading this room incredibly well, actually.
Yeah, she's catching up quickly. Oh yeah, she's right behind Mello at this point. Oh
no, gotta go for the berry.
Oh, the siren song. Oh, God,
gotta go for the berry.
Oh, just like not even difficult for Lori.
If she wins with the berries. Oh, some regrab strats here, skipping that spring.
Oh!
That was very close. Oh! Carmelo's very close to the end. A little tricky. Oh man, yeah, there's some tricky jam jar movement there. Looks like Lori's gonna make it to the next room.
I think that's the end. Yeah.
Oh yeah, not quite in time for Mel to finish it up. Great race for both of you. Lori found
hi to the band without
secret.
bluegrass band.
Wow, see, it would be a showcase if we didn't find every nook and cranny in this map, so I appreciate that.
Lori is just doing it for the community, trying to reveal as much of the map as possible for everybody.
You're all getting your money's worth from this showcase, thanks to Lori. Alright, so wow, we finished with a lot of time, so we may have a bit more time for some of the other maps if those run long. Alright, we can give Lori a little bit more time. She's basically done here. We have time for one more secret. Yeah, J-Turtle put a lot of love into this map. There's a lot of little secrets with different animals and things, and yeah.
That is
Alright, looks like Lori finished up as well. Oh, she didn't even get all the berries. That's honestly, even I'm surprised.
You can't get all the berries. You gotta leave some berries for the viewers
Yeah,
to find when Strawberry Jam releases.
Even wanting more.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a great race, y'all. Alright, well, next we're going to have our intermediate race, so let's give some time for those racers to get set up. Carrie, this is probably a good time for donations as well.
Sure, absolutely. Alrighty. I have a $10 donation. If I pronounce your name wrong, I am totally wrong. I've seen it, and I have never asked. Katizer with SJ soundtrack hype. Also the rest of SJ, but you know. I also have a $10 donation from Benjaminian reading I hope I read that correctly. Very well thought out, and I couldn't agree more. With that, we are almost $75, $78 in fact, away from 6K on day 2. And we still need just under $100 to get to the all C sides task after the true ending all A sides task. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, Throw some donations our way. It's going towards a great cause. Don't forget to use !charity in the chat for information on Out Youth and what we're supporting this weekend.
All right, looks like we have one runner ready, and then another is getting close. Oh, he said R. I think that means ready.
R usually means ready. If they, I don't know who it is, but generally, from my bingo experience, R means ready.
Okay. Oh, I do want to comment on one thing. People noticed the icon in the map was a green label, but that doesn't necessarily indicate the sub-difficulty of the map. That's just a placeholder I put in for green beginner, yellow intermediate, advanced red. So that'll be different in the final pack, just so y'all know. Okay, It looks like everybody's ready, so I will count us off in the chat. Let's go. Oh, I'm getting some typing. Yeah, okay, we're good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
This should be a really good map for a blind race.
Whoa!
Because there's a lot of variants you can do in each of these rooms.
Yeah. This map was made by Ezel, and it's inspired by Eat Girl, which is a popular speedrun game in the ARCHIETHON community. This was actually it was a game that was featured in last year's ARCHIETHON, and it was sort of inspired Ezel to make this map. But the premise is very much like Pac-Man. You're trying to collect all the pellets, or the coins in this case, while you're being chased by some enemy. And so in this map, you have the battling chasers after you. And yeah, a lot of opportunities to panic and mess up, but it rewards kind of careful routing. So this will be a really interesting race to see how the racers handle it.
Oh, and I see some of the floors are triggering spikes, so you have to worry about.
Yeah, every room gets slightly more dangerous.
Yeah, each one mixes up in different ways. Like the room Super's in right now uses timed touch switches, so not only are you having to worry about all the different routes you can go and the chasers, but you also have to collect all the switches within the time limit. So each room kind of mixes things up. Yeah, these are cool modded touch switches that sort of have a clock counting down when they're going to expire. Looks like Cactus is handling themselves as well. They've caught up in the same room, and they're only a couple switches behind where Super is. So it's a big opportunity for time loss in this map, just because if you die, you have to go through the whole circuit again. Alright, this room.
You're good though, right? Like once you collect all of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it's persistent. We may have a chance to find that out. We'll see. Hopefully they won't die at the end though. Yeah, this room right here uses 2 sets of touch switches, so there's sort of a couple switches protected by the other set, and it changes the route after you finish one of them, so it sort of mixes things up halfway through, which is really cool. Do another music shout out. The music for this map was done by Rickery. Thank you, Rickery. I'm really excited for people to experience the Strawberry Jam album once it's released. The musicians have done a great job, and there are a ton of them in a ton of songs.
There's an obscene amount of content.
It's insane, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Super is in the next room already. Cactus not far behind.
Oh yeah, Cactus just unlocked the door. Let's see if they can... Okay, they managed to make it out safely. This room introduces station movers, which are another modded mechanic. They are sort of like zip movers on a track, except they only activate when you dash into them. And so they're used here to kind of block off different routes, since you have to dash into them from a certain angle. So
yeah. So these rooms are sort of forcing you to like do some very fast-paced puzzle solving.
You don't get that much space to breathe. Well, normally you can pause and kind of take a moment if you need to, but in a blind race, there's even less opportunity for that. Looks like they're getting caught in a few places by the chasers. Every room progressively gets a little trickier in sort of the narrow corridors you have. It's a little harder to escape each time you get cornered. Looks like Super's figured out the station movers. He's very close.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, he got caught right there. Oh man.
Oh no!
Yeah, I had to pick a time estimate for each map, and we ended up just kind of giving every map the same limit. But with this one, I was a little stumped because it could really go either way.
Right.
You can get just hard locked on one room if you get stuck with just how to route one specific area, or just keep getting caught in the same place.
Well,
I think Cactus just had a funny battling moment where battling hitbox is shorter, so managed to like squeeze away.
Super found the berry room and then went back.
Oh, Super found the berry room. That's sad. So they'd completed the room, but I think there's like an extra optional touch witch you can get. No. If you get the red touch witches, it unlocks the berry room early, but they waited until they got every touch witch and then went down, so it was even more time. Oh man. So yeah, there are a couple berries in this map. I expect you will not see much of them because they're not quite as quick as the one from Strawberry Orchard. They are very fun and interesting, so excited for people to play those when it releases.
Stuff like this is exactly. I'm getting that feeling that I got when I played the Spring Collab from the first time, and it's just like collabs like these really just like with the custom mechanics, new music, and a lot of things really make me feel like I played Celeste again for the first time. So I'm just kind of watching the same wonder that I had when I played Vanilla Celeste for the first time.
Yeah, definitely. It's really cool to see what sort of ideas people can come up with just a few tweaks to what the base game allows. Super almost slipping into that berry room again. Let's see if they can make it out.
Cactus has made it to the next room.
Yes! Cactus almost had a couple moments.
Oh, Super's very close, but looks like they were struggling to get that last touch, which... Oh no! Yeah, okay, looks like they have the idea down though, so hopefully they'll be able to make it through again quickly. Yeah, this room that Cactus is in brings in swap blocks, which are toggle swap blocks, so they don't return. They just switch instantly on you dashing. And this room is, the way they're using this map is interesting because you can see it blocking off different routes or unlocking touch which you couldn't get otherwise, so it sort of changes the route just every time you dash.
Oh, Cactus going for a risky path there.
I see someone saying in chat, doing this map in a blind race must be so agonizing. And yep, that's one of the reasons we picked it.
Y'all know what you're doing.
Uh-huh. We knew it'd be like a little extra interesting if not only you have the pressure from battling, but also the pressure from racing someone else.
How did Cactus survive?
Oh my god, Cactus!
The saves you can do in this map are very satisfying when you get them, but it's difficult.
Cactus is moving.
Yeah. Alright, this next room is similar to the last one, but it sort of ups the complexity. Swap blocks block off multiple routes. Sometimes they'll push you into places where you don't want to be. So yeah, you gotta do a lot more careful routing. And let's see if one of them accidentally slips into the berry room again.
Cactus doing a really good job at not dashing, realizing quickly, like, okay, I'm probably at my best if I don't dash right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the room changes a lot less the less you dash.
Cactus getting close with this room. Super's still struggling a bit on the first swap block room. Oh man. The room after this one, the Cactus is in though, can be a real stopping point. So we'll see if they can keep their lead. Or if Super will manage to catch up. Oh, Super getting. Oh no! Hit the last 2 switches. Yeah, a lot of squish happening right now.
I can just tell the viewers are watching this right now and taking furious notes.
I hope nobody gets too intimidated by SJ.
No, but that's a great thing about like collabs, like especially this collab, is the multiple, like there's always going to be something there for your difficulty level.
Exactly,
like
there's pretty much every difficulty level and every style of gameplay.
We also have a lot more maps in every difficulty this time than we did before, so.
That's the reason why I find that when a lot of people are asking about custom Celeste content, oh wow, okay, like a lot of people bring up this like the spring collab because it has something in there for everybody to play and lots of different styles to play with. So.
Definitely. Yeah, this room that Cactus has made it to is definitely the trickiest one. The swap blocks are still here, but they're on the sides, and instead of blocking off routes, it shoves you forward. So you have to be careful and kind of leave yourself openings for it to push you through.
Yeah, that combined with the station movers forcing you to dash is an interesting combo.
It's very easy to get cornered here. Oh man, Super is getting so close with these rooms. Get to the last touch switch or two.
I actually like in the middle of this room, there's a switch block right there, but the touch switch is blocking the direction, so you don't even know what direction you have to hit that block in. Or like if you had there's a possibility that you're not thinking about it. Like you could be like, oh no.
Yeah, I never actually considered that. That's a good point. Oh yeah, this room, I have a feeling that room is going to be an equalizer for both racers. I feel like Super might catch up and then they'll both tackle this room together. Some good movement from Cactus.
He's beginning to believe.
He's finding the escape routes. Getting close, only a few left.
Oh my gosh.
It gets really tricky when you get to these last few, especially in that top left corner, because you can close off that route very easily. I believe it's still possible to escape in any situation. We checked for soft blocks and things while playtesting, but you can definitely make it harder for yourself very easily. Oh, very close.
One more
right here.
Oh my god.
Make it to the end.
Don't dash.
Don't dash. Don't you dare dash.
Congrats to Cactus.
Done.
It's very expertly done. I enjoyed the panic dashing at the heart.
Alright, chat, let us root on Super
Absolutely.
as they get through the next couple of screens.
Super's getting very close with this one. We managed to activate it.
There we go.
Hey, nice. Let's see how far they get in this one.
just imagining the sounds that are on the other side of this.
That bottom right corner is a fun little loop.
It is. Cactus found that
Catch
one
yourself.
pretty fast as a potential safety spot.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of read that one really well.
I like their hair mod that they're using. I haven't seen that before with the silhouette.
Oh, you weren't watching me playtest this then? I was using Pride Line when I playtested this.
Oh, nice.
And if you like the Bridalin hair mod, you put your donations towards that for the custom skin bid war we still have open for Into the Jungle. Exclamation point incentives in the chat for more.
Man, it's almost like we planned that.
Oh man.
Now that I've said that, it sounds like we definitely did, even though I even though I did not.
I was gonna say that's like only something that you say when you actually did
Yeah.
plan it.
I made that sound incredibly suspicious. Yeah, I really enjoy how mod creators work hard to make things compatible with each other, and so you get fun interactions like this.
Oh, this is smart. Pausing, looking at the screen, figuring out what to do next.
I'm
That's
actually
definitely the
amazed
strat.
that the runners didn't think about that during that race.
I saw a couple pauses, so I think they might have. I think you get pressure to not pause just because of the race factor.
Oh no, they cornered themselves.
Oh man.
Just still a little time for a squish.
We always have time for squish.
Yeah, there's always time.
Looks like they're cleaning out one half at a time. Doing this pretty methodically. Ooh, just one left. This one's tricky though.
Pausing.
Oh, they actually set up really well for that.
Oh. Alright, now
Oh,
let's get out.
congrats.
I was
Very
really
well
scared that that dash out of the room was gonna kill him.
True.
Oh, great work from both runners. That was a
Yeah,
really fun one to
GGs.
watch.
Alright, so it sounds like we're going to be setting up for the advanced blind race.
That's right. Our last race is going to be an advanced map. So this is probably a good time to read donations as well while we have our runner set up.
Absolutely. I'm actually going to take this time real quick to plug the charity that we're supporting for all of the people who are here and watching. ARCHIETHON III is raising money for Out Youth. Out Youth is a nonprofit organization that serves Central Texas LGBTQIA+ youth and their allies to ensure that promising young people develop into happy, healthy, successful adults. They host a variety of programs and services like virtual drop-ins, individual counseling, wellness programs, progress support for life challenges, and they also provide development training and resources for parents, teachers, and community members. If you want more information on all of the programs and services that they do, and trust me, there are plenty, visit www.outyouth.org. During that race, we got a $5 donation from Chuckles W73 saying, Bergie, And we got a $15 donation from Anonymous asking me to say multiple members remember in December really fast. Hopefully that sufficed for you. Multiple members remember in December.
I was going to ask you to say it again if you did. First one could have been a bit faster, but I think they got their money's worth.
For sure. We got a $1 donation from Frozen Flygon saying, Greg to the racers. And a $10 donation from Ty Kim going, yeah, woo!
I'm seeing a lot of love from SJ members tonight. Thanks for coming out to support ARCHIETHON for a great cause.
Absolutely. With all of those donations, we are at $697.18 towards the bonus all Seasides task. So we are almost $50 away from another task after true ending all A-sides. Get those donations in, y'all. We're so close to 6K. 6K.
That's incredible. Y'all have been doing really great work.
Absolutely amazing. I'm blown away this weekend, honestly.
Yeah. All right, it looks like our runners are set up, so we're about ready to start this final map. I will go ahead and start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
This is going to be an interesting one.
Oh, for sure. So this map is called Dusk City by Mirio, and its central mechanic is the Dream Zip Mover. So this is a modded mechanic that you may not have seen before, but it functions like a combination of zip movers and dream blocks. So you get the fun dash mechanic with dream blocks, but also a lot of potential for like boosted tech, which makes this map difficult but very interesting as well. So we'll see if okay, so Owen's already figuring out some of the boosted properties of this.
And I love the sprite work in the background.
Oh yeah, there's some really the style ground is very pretty in this, and just the general tile sets and everything. We had several people make assets for this one. Looks like Solimono, Glowboomy, Dexastray, Yoshichobi, and Bostos. And the music for this one was done by Moose SR. So thanks everybody for working on this one.
Moose!
This is definitely one of those maps where you have to figure out the trick to it, but once you do, you're in good shape. But it is tricky, so we'll see how our runners going to deal with the first few rooms of this.
Looks like Prague is going for the Theta approach. Just corner jump on every single thing.
I can already tell this is right up my alley. As a speedrunner and Celeste enjoy. Oh, that is a good boost. Okay.
I figured it out.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, there are a lot of opportunities for Madeline go fast in this map. Maybe we should tell Programmatic that Advanced does not include corner jumps.
Every difficulty includes corner jumps.
That's fair.
That is one of the takes I've ever heard.
Corner jumps are always intended.
You know, I shouldn't hate on other people's strats. If this is how they want to play the map, then that's great.
That's an interesting setup.
It looks like Owen is figuring out this sort of chain of dashes that he needs to do. This map has some interesting setups where sort of the dream zip movers will crisscross each other, and you dash through them in sequence to kind of set up for later moves, which is really interesting.
While we're watching our runners figure out these screens. We just hit 6K.
Hey, there we go.
We did it. I have a $7 donation from CelesteCommunity, which saying even numbers. Sorry, those are gone now. We have a $55 donation from Sleepy Dan saying, hi, Carrie. Hi. And a $40 donation from Orias saying, love to see Strawberry Graham? Oh my god. Strawberry Graham. I don't know who Graham is.
That's our Instagram account.
Yeah, this is Strawberry Graham. Love to see Strawberry Jam. Great showcase from everyone involved. Thank you, everybody.
I believe in you, Prague. I think a lot of the trickiness in higher difficulties is that people who aren't necessarily familiar with mods may think that something is much harder than it is. Because a lot of...
No, you can continue.
Like, yeah, a lot of speedrunners may be familiar with like advanced tech, but not necessarily know sort of the meta for how mods use that tech. So like Spring Collab and Strawberry Jam have pretty well outlined difficulties where tech will usually show up in specific difficulties, but if you haven't played mods before, that's not super obvious right off the bat, so you could be kind of stuck trying a lot of very difficult things when you don't need to.
This explains why I'm only good at mods and not good at speedrunning. Because for me it's the opposite. I only understand weird custom tech and I do not understand how to play the main game well.
Ooh, good movement there by Owen figuring the rest of it out.
Yeah, modded maps and sort of being good at the vanilla game definitely feel like two different skills. Yeah, great work from Owen on that that last move. That one's definitely a tricky timing. Looks like both runners are starting to make progress.
But I do agree with you on that aspect of looking into things of this nature. Is if you're familiar with the base game of Celeste, then when you see like a custom asset, something like a dream zip mover, like you might think that it's an inherently difficult thing, but some of the setups can actually be very well read and very well set up. But I think someone in chat said it's the Kaizo mindset. You see something that you may not have encountered before, and thus it must be hard.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we even have a problem with that among people really familiar with mods. Like if you're playing a Grandmaster map, and sort of you have that mindset of anything goes, you may try something incredibly difficult and not realize the sort of obvious easy strat to something. So it's definitely an acquired skill for sure, just sort of reading things. Once you sort of play the base game and are familiar with it, there's not, you're not really learning many new screens at that point unless you pick a new category. But if you play mods, you're sort of seeing new things and new mechanics all the time. You have to get used to that. Looks like Owen is figuring out this boost mechanic. This is basically combining the boost you get from a dream jump and the block boost you get from a zip mover. So the goal is to time your dash. Oh, they got it. That room's tough to get on your first try.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you have to time your dash to the very end of the zip mover's path so you get the full boost. And that probably gives people the most trouble just figuring out that mechanic in this map. So glad to see people are making it through.
Both the runners are doing a great job figuring this map out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was a little concerned going into it because I know how tricky this map can be to figure out, and it seems like everybody's doing a really good job.
Yeah. Oh, Programmatic did a risky dash angle there, but was able to pull it off. Just barely squeaked it to the end there. Yeah, so what Programmatic's looking at is the tutorial to get the Dream Sim Mover boost. There's a custom playback too that kind of shows it, but part of this is really just trying it out for yourself if you haven't got the timing.
Oh, what a setup I'm seeing on Owen's side for this particular screen. That's really neat.
Oh, that fall through gap?
Yep.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like the ending of that room. Yeah. Both runners getting pretty close to the end of each screen here that they're on. I think Programmatic just using his dash a little too early here, so let's see if we can. You're already supposed to save it.
Saw Owen just do something. I wonder if he's trying a funny skip or if it was just a mistake.
Hard to tell with these speedrunners sometimes. Yeah, that one boost that Owen's trying to get is probably the most difficult in the map, just because it's a very long bit mover, and so the timing isn't super intuitive. Because it's hard to force yourself to wait until the very end, because it feels like you're supposed to dash sooner. Looks like he's getting it decently consistently. Oh. Programmatic almost made it to the end there. Once you do get comfortable with the boosting, it is very satisfying to just go in these big wide arcs between sections. Oh, looks like Owen finally got the lineup. Oh no! They dashed straight up instead of jumping, so they didn't quite get the pad they needed.
There's a little cute little crumble block platform down there.
Yeah, easy to miss.
Nice to see that the runners are on the same screen.
Yeah, Programmatic struggled a bit on the intro room and sort of started the mechanic, but they've both caught up at this point.
It's also been very interesting during this race to watch Programmatic using the watchtowers, the binos, and I don't think I've seen Owen do much of it at all. I think Owen's purely doing a lot of sight reading here.
Yeah, I have found everybody has a different approach to watchtowers. A lot of people like to use them, a lot of people really hate using them unless they have to. I generally try to go through screen blind until I get to something I have trouble with, and then I'll look. And if Theta's the same way, I think.
I just don't have the short-term memory to remember what I see on the bino.
Owen going to the bino. I don't think Owen has seen the crumble block yet, because he did the dash a second. He did that dash a second time.
Yeah, chat, help the runners out. Tell them about the crumble block.
Interactive?
Yeah, if you type hard enough, it could break into the other stream. Probably not, though.
Oh! Frog taking this a little more difficult than he needs to, but pretty cool when it works.
Oh, definitely. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That's an idea.
That is an interesting strategy.
Okay.
Okay, looks like they found the easier route though. Yeah, it looks like both runners struggling a bit with that one long sim mover boost.
Just the bumps and bruises that you get along the way of seeing some custom mechanics and learning their intricacies. But we've learned from this game that it's okay. Be proud of your death count.
Yeah, definitely. Like nobody gets to play these really hard maps just right off the bat. It takes practice and just kind of working your way up, and that's why collabs like Spring Collab and Strawberry Jam are so great. So you kind of work up your skill level, or just stay where you're comfortable and play maps kind of in your zone that you like. This might be a good donation time just while we're stuck on the screen.
Sure, absolutely. I have a few. I have a $3 donation from Reinhardt saying SJ Social Experiment 2024.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. I have Max Schnell 43 with a $10 donation saying Strawberry Graham. Yeah, go follow the Strawberry Graham. I swear it's real. We did, in the previous bout of donos, reach the incentive for the All Seasides task, so we will get our bonus task afterwards. We now can focus on the custom skin bid war for Into the Jungle, which still has the Kirby skin mod at $134, and Catalan not too far behind at $66. We also have an outfit bid war for Ryza, which has currently got nothing on it yet, but there are options there for you. Ryza will be happening later, so get your donations in there. It's going towards a great cause.
Both runners getting pretty close to the end. I saw Programmatic go for a pixel perfect dash earlier.
Oh my god.
He was trying to go straight into that gap where the crumble block is.
And Owen getting through that room. Oh, that's a start.
Oh yeah, that next room starts off quick. Looks like he figured out the setup right away though.
I looked at that and was thinking, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, it's definitely tricky looking at it first glance, but it's meant to be sort of you just let it carry you into the next one.
Oh, that is a very fun setup. I like it.
At this point in the map, it starts to mix it up a bit with touch switches, so it adds like an extra routing component. So there's a lot more back and forth, and we're trying to figure out how to click everything.
Oh, I didn't even see the first one. Oh, Owen, no!
Looks like Owen's gonna get this pretty soon.
And he's Pick it up quick.
Owen had the idea, but then I think just assumed that you had to go right, but you happened to go through the block left the first time.
Oh!
Yeah, maps like this in higher difficulty, it's definitely less forgiving than those in beginner and intermediate. Not as many chances to save yourself if something goes wrong. Oh no, I was hoping he could recover there.
Owen decided to stay on the block there for a second, possibly to see if he could get a view of, I suppose, later in the room.
Oh, I didn't get the boost there. That's just a hair too late.
Yeah, it's tricky because that move, the double block boosted move, is it's often different lengths, so you kind of have to adjust for the different mover lengths.
Yeah, it's consistently the end of the zip mover path, but the end of the zip mover path will be different in different places. The timing is never exactly the same, so it's not something you just kind of memorize. Yeah, this is definitely one of our probably our harder advanced maps. Oh, looks like he's getting it. Oh man, just missed that last one. Oh!
I think if he had committed to an upright dash, he probably would have been fine.
I think so too. That one is definitely, it's just far enough away that you can get mixed up. Not sure if you should commit or not.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
That was great. I'm impressed he got it on the first try. He got to the ending. There's sort of a little fake out where the dream zip mover doesn't go straight down, so that can easily mess you up, but got past it very well.
Oh, I think I see what's supposed to happen here. I think Owen does too.
Yeah, you're supposed to catch yourself on that first one. Oh, he was thinking about it.
Thinking moment. Madeline on the block, what will she do?
Speedrunner instincts kicking in.
I am not above trying to find skips in my custom maps, I will admit.
I would never.
Surely not. Oh, Owen doing potentially one more.
Yo,
dash then.
programmatic going for the pause buffer.
Oh!
You love to see it.
I love this.
Oh no, it still didn't work.
We are pausing.
Yeah, Owen has really figured out that boost. He cruised to the end of that room.
Nice. Oh, already looking to skip one particular block, I think.
Oh, yeah, that block is interesting. You have to catch it on the way down, so you get a very interesting angle.
Ooh. You got more pause buffering.
Hey, do what you gotta do. Yeah, like I said, that's definitely the hardest boost in the map, so if you need to get past it this way, you'll be, should be still okay with the other ones.
Any room for a couple donations while our runners figure some things out?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. All right, I have a $5 donation from Anonymous saying, hope this helps. I have a $1 donation from SexRex reading nice. I think that was when we were at $6,069, I think, if I had to take a guess. I have a $30 donation from Draconikai saying, do my part to get Madeline the cat ears she deserves and donating to this amazing cause. This marathon was a result of lots of effort by lots of people, so I'd like to thank everyone who took a part in this, from organizers to hosts to restreamers. I'm so glad that you mentioned that, Kai. If you do exclamation point artwork in the chat, most of the art that you see on this particular screen involving Archie was made by Draconikai. So please go over and give our good friend Kai a follow and follow his socials and generally support his work. Get owned, friend. Oh, that room is really cool. So, Owen definitely doing what I thought he was doing at the very beginning. Has decided to skip the first dream block.
He started being reasonable again.
Ooh, and then you have to grab the right side of the block after that. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, this is where the routing gets pretty tricky. Last couple of rooms.
And you see a... Oh, yeah, there's a touch switch there. I didn't even notice it because I was focused on the bottom. But Owen's figured it out.
Yeah, that's probably the trickiest individual routing section. Just figuring out what to do there.
I think I see what you have to do there, but I'm curious.
Solve the puzzle, streamers.
Yeah. Not at all what I was reading, Owen. To me, that looks like going through the dreams it movers left to right, right to left to collect the touch switches along the way. What to do after that, I don't know. But I'm also not in this race.
It's fun seeing people play these for the first time after we played a bunch of early iterations of them.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see some fresh eyes on it. Some people who have never seen it before.
Oh, looks like Owen has the right idea, but just missed the grab there.
Yep, that's exactly that's as far as I can see it. And I see that door moves, and I'm wondering what goes on after that.
people in chat trying to figure out the frame window for this dash. Celeste community, of course.
Almost on the last move.
Oh no! Okay, that's actually really cleverly set up at the end. That's not what I saw. I like that. And you were saying earlier that, you know, like the advanced thing, there's less leniency compared to like something like the beginner map that we saw at the beginning. But it's that, like, for some people that's the style of gameplay that they like. And that's the other thing that I really love about the collab is that with what happened like in SC 2020 with like the gyms, like it really is a steady progression. So if you go into the collab and you're like a beginner player or even an intermediate player and you think that like you're not quite ready for advanced maps, well, you could be eventually.
Right, like, it definitely feels like a progression, like you're getting better. It's very satisfying.
Kind of reminds me, and it's like absolute like.
Owen did it.
Yes. Like it's absolutely not the same thing, but like I'm gonna age myself here. But when I used to play Guitar Hero, like the first thing that I remember playing one of the that room is sick.
Is Guitar Hero an old person thing now?
It is for me. It definitely feels like it is for me. Guitar Hero 1, God. Possibly. But like I remember playing that for the first time and thinking, oh, I'll never like quite be as good as like, you know, like Freebird was one of the last couple songs that you play, and I'm just like, oh, I'll never get that good. And then like by the end of the day, I think I was like at least up one difficulty level and doing it. So
Here, I think we're getting the call to cut here, but
okay.
I just want to say big props to Prague. They were able to make it past that boost to the next room. Owen has done great on this as well. Definitely no concerns about not being able to finish in time. This is a tough map. Really expect to get to the end for this one.
Yeah,
but I hope you all enjoyed the showcase, and I hope you look forward to the release of Strawberry Jam. We don't quite have a release date yet, but we're getting there. Light at the end of the tunnel. Appreciate everybody's patience.
Absolutely. Go support all of your modders, all of your mappers, and all the people involved. Thank you for showing it. It was great. It was absolutely great.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
It was a pleasure.